Scoopler. Stars, gossip, hype.
Big Brother's strategy Dave has passed go, hasn't collected $200,000, but has won a lot of fans. How do you feel?
It's time to go, David!
Right now I'm feeling absolutely amazing. The money would have been lovely, the title would have been even better, but I had the best 10 weeks or so of my life that I can't change and wouldn't change, so I've loved every bit of it.
If you could describe your strategy in one sentence, how would you describe it?
Be as real as you are, be the real person you are, and make a bold move when you get the chance.
What was a bold move?
Bringing Kat back from the sanctuary so that her and Lawson's relationship could be aired.
Does this in any way make you feel responsible for what's happening with Clawson on the outside?
Wow, Clawson, that's a good one. Not at all. It was always going to happen. What they did, I believe the public wouldn't have appreciated. We've seen it in the past and we'll probably see it again. But for me, it needed to happen because I was up for eviction that week, and it was a gutsy move, I think, on my behalf. I don't know if it did influence who was going to go that week, but I like to think it did because that's, for me, it was a strategic move and played out exactly how I wanted it to. So
they're being absolutely slammed in the media. So you don't feel responsible at all for that?
Not at all. I'm not the one who kissed under the doona.
And everything else. I spoke to Lawson about hands above the bath, in the bath. Yeah. Did you have a massive crush on Sandra?
No, not at all. I saw a beautiful quality in Sandra. She is very much like people I would deal with on the outside. I felt a little bit responsible for her time in the house, so I was just trying to make it work as best as it could. Absolutely no crush there at all.
If you could date any of the women that have been in your season of Big Brother, which one's most likely the girl that you'd go for?
Ooh, toughie. Probably Kat or Penny. And that's weird because they're so polar opposites again, but Penny's just an absolutely beautiful girl, great personality, really bubbly, and just looks for the fun in life, and I love that. Kat is a really mature girl. She's a perfect mix of party and intelligence.
Yeah. Travis didn't confirm his love for Aisha when he was asked when you played the question game. Do you think that that's going to affect his chance of winning Big Brother?
No, I think
the public want them to be together.
Do they?
Oh my God, you know, and she's on the outside. Is he thinking of her? Does he love her?
No, I think the reason Travis won't win this game is because there's stronger players in there than him.
Interesting. Are you going to grow your beard back?
No, the beard's done for now.
Did you grow the beard for the show?
Not at all. I grew the beard because I was going to Japan for a snowboarding holiday, put a little bit of fluff on my face, and when I came back it was there, and Mum and Dad hated it, and Mum and Dad obviously don't have any fashion sense, so I thought I'd keep it.
Why do you think the Australian public had such a problem with a beard?
Maybe they just weren't ready for it. Maybe they all need to move to Hipster Central and give it a go. But yeah, I never got a look sidewards in Chippendale. That's where they're at their best. So yeah, it's weird.
I'd be surprised to see that you're a little bit shorter than what I expected. But everything else is right on par.
Right, yeah. I copped that today from Lena. She thought that I was a lot taller when I was on TV, but no, I'm sorry, I'm just under 5'9". I'm a little bit of a midget. Lisa might be able to add a few more words to that sentence, but
I heard, yeah. They deleted all that. We didn't hear her saying that you were a midget dwarf.
Hairy little dwarf F-bomb, but
what a lovely lady she is. I think we'll just leave that there. You said that you were easily picked on. Why do you think that is?
I've got very thick skin, so people will take digs at me to improve their friendships with other people. I notice it, but I know that I'm comfortable with the relationships I've got with them. I do it myself. There's no problems with it. Just got to know when the line is drawn, or needs to be drawn. The analogy I kept using in the house was, if you have a doormat and you keep wiping your feet on it, it's going to wear out sometime.
Which one of these statements is not true? Tim Dormer is Jake's housemate. Number 2, Jake and Lisa are now officially an item. Number 3, Kat and Dion have controversially deleted their Twitter and social media accounts.
Which one of those is not true?
Yeah.
Lisa and Jake aren't an item.
all three of them are true.
Really? Well, that's a doozy.
So Tim Dormer didn't tell you that he was actually Jake's housemate while he was in the sanctuary with you?
No, not at all. And if he did, I wasn't listening.
Did you work out who Chloe was, as in that the housemates had just made her up?
I am only learning about Chloe for the first time tonight. I absolutely love it. I honestly do, 100%. Honestly, Lawson, Sam and Risey, they're all going to cop a flogging from me after this because that was one of the best stitch-ups ever.
Absolutely. Leo said when he was evicted that he was going to whisper something in your ear. He whispered something in your ear, didn't he? And what was that?
That was a little secret I'm going to take to the grave. I'm honoured to be his number 2 in the house and I'm honoured to have that secret. My advice to everyone is just give that guy 3 or 4 beers and you'll get the secret out of him, I'm sure of it.
So then the words number 2 is not a clue?
No, what I'm saying is that I was his number 2 in his eviction message of who's favourites in the house.
Okay. Okay. You know that I know, don't you?
I don't know.
Do you think that Sky has officially shot herself in the foot?
Not at all. I think Sky has come so far in this game and I just can't see her fan base ditching her right now. She's a lovely girl, that is the truth. It's in there. People see it. I didn't get to see it as often as I would have liked, but the last 4 days with Sky have been, for me personally, the best 4 with Sky.
Yeah.
She's got every chance in the world to win this game, but I just hope Risey climbs over the top of her.
What was the hardest moment for Dave in Big Brother?
The hardest moment for me in Big Brother, that is a tough one. For me, the hardest moment was taking 18 points in week 3. I really needed a moment to myself to go and reflect on that. It wasn't getting 18 points, it was being 10 points ahead of the next person and knowing that in a house of 15 people, probably a third of them want you out.
But did you not think, though, that who cares what the housemates think? The public are the people that decide.
So I needed that night to sleep on it and reflect, and I woke up that morning. Leo had just walked into the house. The first thing I did is I went up and introduced myself to Leo because I knew at that point the first half of the game was done. That's the housemates' turn. And then in the second half, it's all up to the Australian public, and whatever they want, they'll get. So I had I just had to have faith in them.
You seem to have had some big fights with the powerful women in Big Brother. Was there a reason why you felt that the women rubbed you the wrong way?
They just aren't girls I've got in the outside world in my circle of friends. I mean, Sky is the most immature 20-year-old I've ever come across, and that's no disrespect to her, but I've been 20 before and I was never that immature. Priya has the most hypocritical attitude and double standards that I've ever come across. 2 characters I don't look for in a friend. Who else was that? Lisa, I had massive fights with her, but have still got an appreciation for her. We left the game and I think we're on good terms. I hope so. We'll find out soon.
Maybe Jake, if he doesn't like you, maybe he might have influenced Lisa.
That's all right. I'll deal with Jake. But the truth is that my best friend is a powerful girl, also called Lisa. I have arguments with her, and we always come through them. So, I think there's nothing wrong with having a difference of opinion. I think you can learn from them, and it makes for a healthy relationship. So,
absolutely. 2 intruders are still left in the show. Was this an unforeseeable obstacle that you didn't have in your strategy?
I always thought there was more intruders to come. When they came late, and that has definitely. It certainly wasn't an obstacle that I wouldn't have been able to overcome had they gone up for eviction. I think if they go up for eviction, they're gone very quickly, especially Lena, because I honestly think Penny, if she was in this game from the get-go, she'd be winning it.
Yeah, I think she still could.
She could still win it, but she's behind the 8 ball. She's a lovely girl, and I give her every chance. I really need to go and have stern words with my old man because he needed to vote. He needed strategy, Dad. You need to vote Lena to have 2 weak people in the in the 6.
He hasn't watched it off Big Brother. Oh. What is harder to deal with, Staples or Priya?
I would take Staples any day of the week. Any day of the week. I would have booted Priya out long ago, and I'd sit on Staples for the remainder of the year if I had to.
Okay, so the fans are calling Priya Preezus. What do you think the nickname Preezus has to do with?
She probably thinks she walks on water, even though she would sink to the bottom of that pool. Preezus. I'll go with that. Does she think she walks on water, or does she think she's the daughter of God or something? But I don't know.
I think it's the way that she talks to people.
Right.
Maybe she thinks that she's godlike.
Maybe that is. She's very condescending when she talks, and I've said it once, and I may as well stand by it. I can very much see the teacher in her.
I feel as though you felt as though the fans and the people watching were going to be the people who determined who won or lost between you and Priya. Did you feel that whoever came out first was the loser?
No, I don't feel that. I think I'd like to see the tally. I don't know. I always knew it was going to come down to Priya and I. I don't think in this situation there's a winner or a loser. Yeah, she's in the game longer than I am, and I tip my hat to her and all that sort of stuff, and I have no ill feelings towards her, but, you know, the real winner is who can walk away from this game and be extremely happy with the way they played it, and I'm extremely happy with how I played the game.
Being a strategist, did you ever pretend to like someone but that you secretly hated?
Oh, jeez. No, everyone, I hate's a strong word, but I certainly had moments in the game where I really wanted people away from me. Lawson was one of them. He would be a mate one week and then an absolute jerk the next, and I really didn't like that.
Who's going to be in the final three?
The final three will be Ryan, Sky, and I'm going to say Travi.
Yeah. No Priya.
Nah, I want her out. I wouldn't even mind Lena beating Priya.
Is there anything that you regret in your time in Big Brother?
I don't live for regrets at all. I'm happy to stand by everything I've done. I will, and I said it to Sky yesterday, that if I could have something removed from the game, it would solely be me calling her dumb because of the ripple-on effect. Not the fact that I called her dumb, but because of the ripple-on effect that it had.
You were, without a doubt, one of the biggest personalities I think Big Brother in Australia has ever seen. So I think you should take this moment to say thank you to the people from Scoopla, and also thank you to the Australian fans that have voted for you. And you can do that right here with this.
Oh, thanks. Hey Australia and hey Scoopla, thanks for having me in your homes every evening, and I thank you all for voting for me. It's such a compliment to receive some words like that from a guy like this. Definitely, you know, it touches me, it's overwhelming, and I just can't wait to get onto the outside. And if you ever see me around and you want a photograph or you want an autograph or whatever like that, I don't know how this game works really, but feel free, because without you guys, I'm absolutely nothing, and I've absolutely loved every moment of this ride, and I can't wait to share it all with you guys.
Scoopla. Stars, gossip, hype.